Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Crumble from Emotionless Crypto Trading, and today I'm going to talk about Bitcoin's price analysis, technical details, price prediction, and everything that is related to the charts. As you may know, I am doing technical analysis based on the data that we run a extensive research process, and we find out the probabilities for the market to go up and down in matter of percentages. So today we're going to take care about this process again and share with you the language of the market. Well, the 24 hours volume is sitting on $153 billion, which is slightly above the average. 207 billion for the market cap. This is good. At 215 millions, we found some resistance, but we're still between 200 and 215, where is actually the current channel that has sideways movements, and that's something that we were actually facing during the last 24 to 48 hours on the charts. 7,200. This is a price which tells us something. It tells us that the establishment is aiming towards $8,000 while still supporting on the 7,000. So the 8,000 is only possible if right now, once we get tested, not fall below 7 grand. That is the only way we're going to get back to 8,000. Otherwise, if we fall below 7,000 right now, and the pullback is going to continue because the fact that 7,000 is a psychological barrier, the volume is going to increase and the snowball effect starts again against the bulls. Bears would take advantage of the environment and they'll push the market back down to 6,000 to 5,000. So that's the current way we have to look at the price of Bitcoin. You need to stay above 7,000. That's the only way you can dream about 8,000. And we're talking about the technical side. It's not, numbers like 7 or 8,000. Obviously, if you stay above 7, you're obviously going to 8. You can't go to 9. You have to go to 8,000 first. That's not the story we're trying to say here. We're trying to say here that the snowball effect is going to take advantage of the price crash from the psychological barrier, which appears right there. Now, we've got 1-day candlestick representation and 2-hour candlestick representation for the Bitcoin that we're going to discuss today. So here we go. I'm going to take it on the short term, which is great to use for swing trading and long-term discussions for position type of trading. We've got a long-term channel resistance line, which is sitting at the top, has multiple confirmations, and we're about to touch that. I'm talking about this guy right here. That is pretty powerful from this point. What is happening below that is another channel which is going in an uptrend, but still it has very clear resistance lines that have been confirmed during the movement and process, and they're right here. Starting from this point, this is a false breakout, hence you see the long shadow which is showing us the rejection, multiple confirmations, confirmation again, and here we go, guys. So tons of resistance dominations appeared on the market at the right time. So they stepped in and took advantage of the weak power from the bulls that were not able to break out and consolidate above the resistance. That's what's happening on the top of the channel. What's happening below and in the bottom side, it is the confirmations appearing from the bulls that have been respected like on handcrafted charting, and they did confirmed for a quite a long period of time. Very, very close to a month, like about 25 days since we have all this confirmations going on from both energies on the lines, which are telling us they have been consolidated already, and that's a great sign. What we have to expect right now, well, just like you can see, the movement is upwards. It's trying to go up. It's trying to force the resistance line. In order to break out, you need to gain volume. That's number one condition. Get closer and closer to the resistance line. I'll just take this one and pull it to the left because I wanted to share with you here the fact that we're going in a dangerous area where we're going to have double resistance appearing. The double resistance area is this guy right here. That's going to be a mix of energies from both traders that are respecting these two lines. From both type of traders which are respecting these two lines. We're meeting up here with the position type of traders and with the swing trading type of traders. Both are reacting on that line. So it's going to be difficult to get out of that position if we don't realistically find a solution earlier or afterwards. Because afterwards, again, these two lines are going to take a different direction and the power is not going to be that close to each other. While forcing here, 7,850 is going to be dramatic, up to $8,000 around 13th of April. That's going to be the most powerful. So I'm not really suggesting to try to break out at the most powerful time. Why wouldn't you try to break out earlier or afterwards? Because right now, the current situation, it's just like it's going to be around 21st, 22nd of April in about 2 weeks. That's the way these two lines are looking as well, right? So if you put it like this, you'll see that this is the major point and it's the high energy price representation, while these two limits are quite the same and the breakout is definitely feasible at that time. While you also get space to get supported by previous resistances, which is a big thing down the road. 2-hour candlestick representation shows us that the bulls are trying to force it, but they're not totally convinced that they have the capacity to consolidate above. If you are not convinced about that, the price is worth right now $7,500 and $8,000, then you don't buy it, which is something they're not really doing. Which is something they're doing. They're not buying it right now. They're not buying it. It seems like due to coronavirus, social and economical issues all around the world, we were able to establish a new bottom for 2020 at $4,000. Since that, we've kind of increased up to 7,300 and taken advantage of the volatility. But please keep in mind that such an increase could be deleted from the charts in a matter of 48 hours. So if another flash crash comes in, it's going to be difficult not to see Bitcoin again at $3,000. It's not like I want to see Bitcoin there, due to the fact that, we can make money either way. We can make money by going long on the market or by going short on the market. And this is what a trader does. He speculates and he's taking advantage, not in a negative way, in a positive way, by the movements and price changes which are happening on the charts. So for those of you looking to find out more and become professional traders, make sure you check out scramblecoaching.com, where I'm presenting how my one-on-one coaching program works, which is an intensive, private, during 4 weeks on Skype calls with me, where we cover 3 major stages. Psychology, which is the foundation, guys. Just like you build a house, you need a strong foundation or a tower or something. Very, very strong foundation when you're trying to build up a building. That's how trading works as well. Everything from psychology. The second one is technical analysis, which is the part where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade from the first movement you have to do till the last one. So that says you will understand the language of the market and you will be able to act based on data. And then the third one is live trading. So make sure you watch the video right here at the beginning, check out all the details, register now, and I'll get back to your email. We can have a free Skype call conversation if you want to find out more. Getting back to a longer term discussion here for 1-day candlestick, which is representation for minimum 6 months to a year. What we see here is the fact that the Fibonacci retracement right now is having a major importance in the current market. The structure is showing us a resistance appearing at 0.3082 Fibonacci retracement. And that is fine as long as it's not powerful. Looking in the past, it does have certain movements. which are telling us that the charting over there and the pricings are definitely not very powerful. They are somewhere around average, moderate levels. What does it mean? Well, even though we might get a pullback right now, because we face a resistance here, even though we might get a pullback, the 6,000 is going to be a major point, because if we get supported, and then we can dream about 8,500. This is number one probability. The second probability is not to consider about any pullback and gain right now volume in about 24 to 48 hours from the time I'm making this video. Gain volume, break out, and push to 8,500, which is the first target, with a 60% probability to go to the next target, 9,400, guys. That's going to be insane. But this is what we have to keep in mind. If we succeed raising a volume, making a candlestick which is above 12% in a single candlestick, get on it 12%. Just like, where should I look? I'm going to look at this one. I mean, you know, always the red ones are bigger. Always the red ones are bigger. So you want to measure that? I'll measure it right now. That's 39. That's 40% in a day. 40% in a day. That's something we need as well. Now that happens due to coronavirus issues. So if we get positive announcements, the market is going to skyrocket. Right now, people are waiting to get back on track and get started with the work. People learn how to do trading. We have a high demand on the coaching program as people want to start trading. They saw how vulnerable is the current world and the human being on the economical side. You have tons of issues if you don't have an income and stability. So trading is always possible even during this quarantine time. Great, guys. So that's pretty much all about today's video presentation. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button afterwards, put the like right there. That's going to help me to get indexed, to get ranked better, and put this video out in front of people. So thank you once again, guys, for participating. Stay safe these days and get yourself educated. This is a perfect time to develop yourself and build a structure which is going to be able to monetize trading and so on. Thank you once again and have a great day.